All Blacks player ratings. Special playmaker makes huge difference as Jordie Barrett the glue for under pressure New Zealand. Following a 33-24 victory over the Wallabies in the Rugby Championship clash at Eden Park on Saturday, here are the player ratings for the All Blacks. 15 Will Jordan, much better under the high ball this week and inserted himself nicely into the game from fullback, which included setting up Caleb Clark's try. 7. 14 Leroy Carter showed his try-scoring instincts by crossing the whitewash from close range and had a couple of other decent carries in a solid performance. 6. 13 Billy Proctor. This was a game where he could have shone, particularly given the forward dominance the All Blacks had in the first half, but he once again failed to set it alight. 5. 12 Jordie Barrett. Excellent once again as proved to be the glue in the backline. Whether it was carrying, kicking, or passing, the youngest Barrett seemed to make the right decision. 8. Emotional return. 11 Caleb Clark. It was an emotional start as his father, Ironi, produced a stunning rendition of the anthem and he channeled it in the right way, touching down early on. Clark continued to impress before he was taken off with a concerning injury. Hopefully, it is not too serious. 7. 10 Jordie Barrett found his rhythm alongside his halfback partner early on, but would then have to go off injured, which seemed to disrupt the hosts as the Wallabies hit back. 7. 9 Cam Roigard. The returning scrum half was certainly helped by the front football they had, but his speed around the fringes made a huge difference to New Zealand. Roigard showed why he is special and considered one of the best in the world, dictating the game and scoring a brace. 9. 8 Wallace Satiti, still trying to recapture the form of last season, with Satiti not quite managing to impact the game at number 8 this season. 6. 7 Ardie Saviour C. just never lets his standards drop below a certain standard, to the extent that you wonder what the All Blacks would do without him. So many important moments, including a massive turnover when the Wallabies appeared destined to score. 8. 6 Simon Parker. Big defensive shift in a robust display, but certainly quieter than he was against both the Springboks and Argentina. 6. 5 Tupu Vare. His actions did his talking this time around as he shut his mouth and produced an outstanding performance. Some super line-out work, but his biggest impact was in defense and especially the breakdown. 8. 4 Fabian Holland. The All Blacks were without their captain, but Holland deputized nicely, putting in a mammoth effort in the set piece to help give the hosts a fast start. 7. 3 Tyrell Lomax. Scrum was solid without being much of a factor, but he was much busier in the loose and made some effective carries as New Zealand dominated the gain line in the first half. 7. 2 Cody Taylor. His return was significant as the experienced hooker steadied the All Blacks set piece and enabled to keep their foot on the throat in the opening half hour. 7. 1 Ethan de Groot. Only lasted half an hour due to injury, did his job in both set piece and loose without being spectacular. 5. Replacements. Scott Robertson's side certainly missed Jordie Barrett when he went off, while further injuries to de Groot and Clark also disrupted them, before they regained their composure in the latter stages to relieve the pressure on both them and their head coach. Samisoni Taukei'aho was once again the pick of the bench, but the Wallabies always managed to stay in touch. 6.